Okay, so the other day somebody asked me why I don't stream on Twitch. And for a while, I mean, I check up on some of the people I used to watch on there because they're only on Twitch. They're not on any other website. But the reason I don't really stream on Twitch is I only did it for, I mostly did YouTube videos. And I don't make really money off those websites because I'm usually a translator in real life. So most of my income came from just translating different languages and documentations for people, as well as some other stuff. But for the people that do use Twitch, do use YouTube, I mean, there have been a lot of people that have exploited a lot of stuff and will continue to find exploits. And it's just not worth it in the end. Like, let's focus on Twitch, though, okay? Twitch was originally Justin TV back in the day. It was just a website where people stream videos and all that. Maybe some IRL stuff, real life stuff. But there was certain guidelines you had to follow. It was pretty laid back at the time because it wasn't as a major website at the time. But as time went on, it became even bigger than what it is now. Now, the problem is, though, and this has really just kind of been a person's problem, people's problem, rather than just the website itself. But, I mean, if you really see how far Twitch has deviated from just being a video game platform, and not just because they branched out more. Yeah, I mean, they have. But you see people taking advantage of certain things, and there's definitely clearly favoritism on that website. And that's the only reason why it's become what it has, is because people let people get away with that stuff. So if you can think of it like that, that's why basically Twitch is basically in the time it is now, why it is a dumpster fire and the way it's going. And even YouTube's got this fucking problem. But over time, even there's a way around things. So I don't even, I've made more money off YouTube than I have on Twitch. But if you want my advice, if somebody wants to go stream on Twitch, I would say just ignore all the nonsense that you see on the website. But at the same time, though, stream on YouTube and Twitch. And for Twitch, try to build up an audience even as you're streaming on those websites, because if you can get fans from other sources too to go there, then they will definitely support your channel. And if you develop a really good personality, that seems to be a really good idea as well. But for a business standpoint, though, there's a lot of people that are on those platforms that are probably a lot further than they should be, and some of them don't deserve it in a lot of cases. I mean, that's not to start stuff, but that's just when you really see what people do on that website and in some of the stuff you really can see people getting away with. It's a perfect example of, if you give somebody an inch, they take it for a mile. Twitch is already in the wrong hands, and the same thing with YouTube. I won't deny that. But if you really look at what those websites have become, you can really see why you really have to pay attention to what goes on, and you really can't trust what people say and do when it comes to their own actions. You really have to just be careful with what people try to get other people involved with. And so if you're going to put that much time and effort into something, who's to say that it wouldn't just be worth the waste of time later on then? If you were to make so much money on the website and then get permanently banned, especially for something that wasn't your fault and somebody else was trying to get back at you, even if they were wrong to do it, it doesn't, it wouldn't work for that person. So it's just not worth the stress. You're better off just, doing something else and maybe think of it as a hobby instead.